I'm Dave, we're at Gentleman Robes, Birmingham.
A bit more enthusiasm, mate.
Mate, I've lost my voice, mate.
Oh, come on, mate.
Come on,
inside,
mate.
man. Come on.
I'm Dave.
Okay, you ready then?
Fuck, this is my first day in my new shop. Look how excited I am.
I'm Dave! This is the first... Oh, man, I've lost my voice. I can't even do this. Okay.
That's why he's leaving.
Right.
Still struggling, isn't it?
I'm Dave, we're at Gentleman Rose Club, Birmingham, and we're cutting Sam's beard and hair today. So, we're just combing through the hair now, looking for any contraindications. What we're going to be doing is we're going to do a 0.5, and we're going to blend it up to a 2, and then we're going to keep a nice quiff, kind of spike it up, texturize it, and then on the beard, we're going to be tapering the edges. We're going to take a low line, trim up the moustache, keep lots of the length through the bottom, sorry, and we're just going to trim in and give it a bit of shape. Do you prefer square or round?
Round, please.
Round, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So we've got a number 2, and the blade is closed, and we're going to put in a weight line from the temple area round to just above the occipital bone. Yes, mate.
It's in my shop, so...
Yeah, that's it now, mate. If you don't like it.
Your scissors in my shop, then they're mine.
Okay, again, I'm flicking out with that motion. Right, so we've got a 0.5 now. No guard. And the blade's going to be open. So it's fully open. Okay, now we're going to put in a second line. And we're going to do it, instead of doing it like that, we're going to do it like this. We're going to flick out. And we're going to go, we've got to decide where we're going to blend. So I'm going to blend just above the O-bone. So the O-bone's around there. And again, I'm just flicking out. So Sam's driven all the way from Berkshire for the official Gark number 2 opening. And he's the only guy here. So if you like no weights, this is the way to do it. You go to a shop opening if you don't like waiting. No, we've had a few guys in earlier, which was quite nice. Yeah, at this point as well, while you're here, it's important just to clean the neck because it's going to save you time. So we're dropping that down to 0.25, half closed. And we're just going to clean around here. 9 till 9, mate.
9 till 9?
Yeah.
Savage, mate.
He's there, mate. But Banter doesn't pay the bills.
You know, who needs money when you've got Banter?
Said nobody ever. Okay, so we've dropped that right down to a 0 now. So it's right down, closed, and we're just going to be flicking out on the bottom of the neck.
Well, I come here today to say
Right, so now what we're going to do is, because it's a 0.5 and it's not to skin, we're going to put an outline around the edge of the fade. The blend, sorry, it's not a fade, it's a blend. And then what we're going to do is we're going to just shape around the edge of the beard while we're here, and on the heel.
Yeah, and then I've Googled the mirror side, it's like 5.5 miles away. 5.5. I'm not going to 5.5 miles away.
We're just going to work around that edge there. It's hard with the beard, mate. Do you know, they don't actually teach how to trim a beard in college in the UK. I don't know what it's like in America, but they don't actually. They teach you how to go over with a pair of clippers and do a very, like, they don't teach you freehand clippering, basically, or freehand scissors.
That's what I need. If I had a big thick beard, it'd be fine, but because I don't.
Right, we've got number 1 guard, and it's going to be fully open, so it's a 1.5. I'm going to work down the grades to blend the 0.5 to the 2. And again, we're just flicking out. He's already told me that he wants that Carlos Costa kind of look on the sides. So we're going to make sure it's got lots of weight on the blend, or at the top of the blend. Okay, now we're going to drop down to a 1. We're going to just work that edge of that line now, and we're just going to literally, we're just doing a nice C motion, and we're flicking out. We're not going too deep. So we've now got a 0.5 guard. We're going to drop it down to 0.75. Now we're just going to work out a little bit of weight here. I will say the lighting's great in here for a barber. Not so good for filming, but for me it's awesome. Okay, so we've blended the sides now. Should you keep that nice and still there for me? I'm just looking for any bumps around the ears because I can level that out with a guard if need be. So sometimes you can take it a little bit closer behind the ear and it'll give a smoother blend. Okay, so we just dampened the hair down and we're going to again comb it through, get it to sit nice and natural. I can see it's naturally going that way, so we're going to work with that. We're going to cut the sides last. We're going to go straight through that middle section. Starting from the back moving forward, because we're having forward movement. We're going to pull up a section. And how short do you want to go on the top, dude?
Not that short.
Not that short, so it's more, you like the length, it's more the size that wanted tapering in. And
go from like short at the back to a bit longer at the front.
Okay, cool. So that sets as a guide now. That I'm going to start around there. And I'm going to take that, I'm going to trim that off. I'm going to point cut it. Then my next section is going to lead into that. So I can see I've got a guideline there of what's got to come off. So now obviously I want to go longer towards the front, so I'm going to pull out slightly and just snip again. And we'll do the same again, pulling up, working that guideline, taking it a little bit longer. So now we're going to use the mirror to look at where we want to crop that fringe. So I want to take it to about that, I'd say.
Yeah, that's fine. No.
Yeah, because when you put some product in that as well, it's going to stand quite nicely. If it gets to a certain height, it starts to kind of go one way. So at this point now, we cut through that middle section. We're going to comb up and see what that's looking like. And we're going to start working from the crown to the left and then to the right. So we're going to pull the section down and we're just snipping across at a 45-degree angle. Okay, what we've done there as well is we've left some hair to cover the recession area. So if we had pulled down that last section and I'd have snipped that really short, there would have been nothing to pull over. But pulling that over like that's left body from the sides to support the front. And now we're going to work the same this way. Now again, we're pulling those sections and we're working everything forward. And that keeps nice movement and nice weight through the sides. Using palm to face. What we're going to do is going to blend the sides slightly with a 7-inch shear, and we're going to texture the top, bringing it all going forward up to there, and then we're going to bring that a bit back. We've got a 7-inch shear and a wide clipper comb, and we're going to be blending outwards. So we're going to pull up. We're only keeping one blade moving. That's going to give a nice even blend. Now every time that you've done that, you want to pull the hair the way it's naturally going to sit, so it lets you see what needs taking off. Keep that just there, dude. If you're just pulling it down and trimming it, it looks like it needs everything off. When you pull it forwards, you can see actually, no, it sits nice. It's got a nice blend. You want to start looking to get a nice even blend on this You don't want to take it too high, you don't want to take it too low. So that's a nice medium kind of equilibrium there. And we're going to pull that up. And we're just trimming those ends to take the edge off it. Okay, now I'm really liking what we've got going on here. It's looking nice and blended. It's looking like it's got a sharp edge on it around the edges. I'm going to put a little bit of a sharper drop there. I'm going to take that around when we do the beard. We're going to use a texturizing technique now with a razor, straight cut throat razor. Got my words out then. And we're just going to pull the hair. And this is going to give us that lovely choppy look we're going for. So we're going to pull the hair up and we're going to pull away with the razor. So through the back here, what we're going to do is I'm not going to pull sections. We're going to use the razor, we're going to use the front of the razor just to pull out slightly downward, definitely not touching the scalp. We're just touching the edges of the hair. And that is just going to give some nice segregation through the back, kind of choppy, distressed look. Then we're going to start pulling sections again from the front. These don't have to be uniform, but it's nice to kind of get even coverage. We're just going to comb through the beard first, get the hairline in a fashion that's going to be cuttable. So we've cut him around the heel. We're going to take it around the temple. We're going to come around, take this line nice and low. And then we're going to start working in the sides. So we're going to go up, and we're using a kind of half crescent moon. Now we're going to work that line. So I'm going to start at the bottom. I'm going to work my way around. Marry up.
It's not broken, it's just bruised. It's better though, it's better.
Okay, so now we're looking at the temple area. We want that to be nice, and we want symmetry around these areas. It's looking nice and sharp here. So we're going to, with the moustache, you want to take some off the lip?
In terms of what, just like here?
Yes.
Yeah, because I'm eating with it in a minute.
Okay, so you want to keep the length, but you want to take it out of your mouth,
please.
basically. Okay. So we're just going to split the moustache, and then we're going to start with the detailer, and we're going to put a fishtail in the top there. That will help with the parting of it. Okay, now we're going to get the flyaways. So we're just freehanding that, touching up what needs to come off. Okay, we've got Mahesh's seniors, we've got a number 2 guard, and we're going to have the guard closed. And we're going to work out from the bottom of the cheek upwards. And that's going to take out the bulk on the sides. So, Carlos, if you can see. Can you see how wide it is there? Yeah? Just tilt up for me slightly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when we remove that here, you'll see it will completely transform the shape of the face. Normally, you know, just that one thing makes such a difference to somebody's beard. Just take out those side bits. Okay, now I'm working down the beard, freehand. I'm aware that he doesn't want to take much off it. So I'm just tidying up strays at the moment. And I'm creating shape. Right, at this point, I want to have a look straight on at the client. And if you just tilt your head slightly forward to me, it's going to allow me to see what's got to come off. So if you just tilt slightly back, I think we need to take a nice round shape just on the bottom of there. And it's only going to be the hair that isn't forming part of the beard, the solid mass of the beard. So that line there has kind of given me a guide to what I've got to take off. And now it's just for me to straighten up that and remove the hair that's left. Okay, I'm going to come to the side now. I'm going to comb it through, and again I can see what's going to come off. So what I'm doing there is I'm working the edge and I'm taking it round so it's round and not square. I'm not really taking length, I'm kind of just shaping. Still got to shape it with a blade, so don't worry about the lines.
No,
we're talking more through the chin.
Yeah, it feels fine.
Yeah, a moustache. A touch off that, or?
No, it's fine. I'm happy.
Okay, you're happy with that length? I can thin slightly at the top.
Yeah, if you want. Yeah.
Yeah.
This bit here does get thicker.
Cool, no problem. So we're just going to pull up, and we're going to use a 20% thinner. And we are literally just going to thin that as we're pulling away.
2 sets, maybe. 2 sets.
That's just going to help with the regrowth, so it's going to be a little bit thinner for a week or so. And then it'll come back with almighty ferocity. And we're just going to tidy up that line. Took your chin all the way up to the sky for me, dude. That's lovely.
How many holes are going to go in that wall for that? Oh, yeah. It was cool with all the holes around it. Yeah.
So we're going to line up now. And we're looking for a nice, smooth line. Okay, we're just working our way around there.
I don't know, because I can't speak. Don't talk to Jen.
Hey, I'm Carlos Costa. Got wolves on my wrist.
Hey, I like to run with wolves when I'm back in Portugal.
I am running with the wolves.
I run with the wolves.
See the wolves.
So we've got some Tree Ranger salt spray. We're going to apply that liberally. Right, we drop the sea salt spray in. Now we're just going to blow dry it forward on a medium heat. We're just going to do that finger dry it. So we're working it forward now. We're pulling the front up as we blow dry the back forward. So that's giving us stability. It's giving us a base. When you blow dry the crown, you want to work out with it. Take it out in the direction. What we're going to do now is we're going to drop some balm in the beard. Balm or oil?
Balm, please.
Balm. Okay, we've got spice, citrus, styling balm. In the palms. Put your head back for me, dude. That's it. We're going to work this forwards, okay?
You can also add that to the hair if you like. With sea salt.
Is it really?
I do mix.
Didn't know that.
Both, yeah.
So I'm going to work this into the roots as well so we get some nice hold on it.
You have to pop down, yeah? No, good to see you.
Okay, my man, lean slightly forward for me.
Come in.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot better.
Okay.
No, that's good. Thank you very much.
Yeah, the blend definitely suits you, man. 100%. Okay.
Thank you.
Happy?
Yeah, very happy. Thank you very much.
Beardbrand is a premium men's grooming company with products not only for your beard, but also your hair and body. Do yourself a favor and head over to beardbrand.com and take care of yourself. Or you can stick around and watch a few more of our awesome videos.